So there's a bloody big weather system coming through. It's begun up here in the bay of the south of France where the Mistral begins. It's sliding past Corsica and Sardinia, again past Sicily, and then it's going to scream across this open ocean and build up even more strength. Then it's going to come over here to where we are in Turkey.
Well, we just slipped the lines from the harbour, from our mooring in the harbour, and we are now making our way out of the harbour. You can see where we've come from. We're going around, basically around that hill there, and then into Kaş Marina. So that should take about an hour, Baz?
Maybe an hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Yeah, I think we're...
And we've got no autopilot. But that's okay, because we know where we're going. We've been there before. And I don't know why the autopilot's not working. Another mystery.
Yeah, I guess that's why people have shakedown cruises before, you know, little short ones before they go on long passages, because you just don't know, do you? All right, we'll see you when we get there.
Well, as you can plainly see behind me, we are now in Kaş harbour. We are probably going to be staying here for at least 2 nights because tomorrow morning the big wind starts arriving around about 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. sorry, and it just builds and builds and builds all through the day, and is not forecast to die away until around about midnight. So that's definitely tonight and tomorrow night that we're going to be here, and then of course depending on what the sea state is like for us to get back to the harbour, we may have to stay a 3rd night, but we don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So the rain's just coming in now. Luckily it didn't rain while we were on our way around. We put the boat to bed. We're just putting out some 2 new fenders that we bought today, and then it's time to chill out. Well, we've just spent our first night in the marina, and it is the morning where we're awaiting the storm to arrive. The rain has already arrived. It's been belting down since about 3 o'clock this morning. That's when I first heard it. And I've just seen on this main hatch here in the saloon that the last big downpour actually brought with it some hailstones. They've gone now because they melted, but hailstones, big, which is not unusual because it is winter, but nonetheless hailstones. The wind is still predicted to come in pretty strong. Latest wind gust predictions are at somewhere around about 70 knots. Sustained winds of 45 to 50 knots. So we probably did the right thing by moving to the marina. So we'll just sit tight throughout the day and bring you updates as and when something happens.
Yeah.
Jim, our very first Patreon, has cordially invited us out to dinner tonight at the Passerella Bar in the Kaş Marina, where we're spending the night, a second night, hiding away from the wind and the weather. And this place is stunning. Check this out.
Alright, yeah, very fantastic.
How good is this?
Yes, this is.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is
Chopped
my
gazelle.
canteen.
Your canteen.
My canteen. Yes, this is where I come to eat several evenings a week.
It's lovely.
Yeah, and the food's fantastic. Service is good. You have a great view when you can see something. And,
Choose a table.
yeah, good food and good company. What more can you ask for?
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fabulous.
Okay, well it's a beautiful Friday morning and we outlasted the storm at Kaş Marina, which is just behind me. We're actually saying goodbye to Kaş Marina now as we travel back around the promontory back to Kaş harbour, which is where our mooring is. What a great time here. I mean, it was lovely being in the marina anyway because it's got great facilities. But we were on Pontoon B, which is where most of our friends are, and we just had parties pretty much every night. So it was really cool. So we're also looking forward to getting back to the harbour because what's lovely about the harbour is it's right in the centre of town. Well, not in the centre, obviously, it's in the water. And great thing is that today we're joined with a good friend, Jim Furness. So you can come and meet him now. Say hello, Jim. Say hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's a beautiful morning, and here I am on the beautiful ABC,
Yeah.
enjoying the sunshine and a cup of tea, and doing obviously what God made us for, which
Yeah.
was to sail and
Have
a
fun.
yacht and have fun.
Jim's a very competent crew. He's got his own beautiful yacht, Acheron, and that's in the marina there. So we're going to say bye to the marina now. Thanks for having us. Parting words, Buzz?
Parting words. I hope the weather stays fine.
I'm sure it will.
I'm sure it will. Yeah. It's going to be flat out there, so
Yeah.
we'll motor. But you know, there's always a good chance to catch up with friends, and also a good chance to pump out the Blackwater.
Yeah.
Do enjoy doing that.
Yeah. Lots of long hot showers. Well, we're here. It was interesting because when we got here, the lazy line that we use had actually been borrowed by a little boat. They had another lazy line on the other side, so one of the guys from one of the other gulets here stepped on board and released it so that we could use it. So we're all tied up, it's all cool.
Now that we're safely back home in Kaş harbour, I just want to address a question that quite a lot of people ask us, and that is why we prefer to stay at anchor when we can rather than go into marinas. Well, quite simply, it's all down to cost. This here is the invoice from Kaş Marina, where we stayed for 3 nights, and the total cost of the invoice was 1,016 Turkish lira. Here in Kaş harbour, we pay 1,000 Turkish lira to stay here for a month. Now you can see why we don't go to marinas that often. In fact, generally we'll only go to a marina when the boat is in imminent danger or obviously in need of some repairs. So hopefully that addresses your question. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave us a big thumbs up, and of course remember to subscribe and click the bell icon so that you get notifications of future ABC videos. Thanks for watching and take it easy.